Hi, I'm Dean with Old English Outfitters, and today we're going to be talking about Werks slings. Now, this is a brand that hit us up about doing a review of their product and potentially stocking them. And I will go ahead and spoil the video for you right now. We will be picking up this line because they are of excellent quality and at a very, very reasonable price. So let's talk about them. Not all slings are created equal. So there is a few schools of thought as to how to use a sling on a rifle. I mean, there's single point versus 2-point, and then within those there's where does the single point need to be attached, mid-rifle, under the stock. Within 2-point there's end-to-end, there's wrapped around the buttstock, there's on the end plate and cinched in so it works like both. Mainly, there's just a lot of different people that like to do this different ways. So the sling itself needs to be capable of accommodating all of those different types of use if it is truly going to be a usable sling for any person. And the Werks Spartan Deluxe is capable of doing that. You are able to adjust the length. You are able to add QD points wherever you need. They also have their own proprietary attachment, the Spartan attachment system. If you like a little bit more of a traditional hook and loop system, but without the noise, this does a very good job and won't allow the sling to twist. Also, you need to have good colors, the option of padded versus not padded. And in my opinion, the most important thing, no matter how you like to run your sling, it needs to be quick adjust. You need to have a tension buckle and some sort of handle to be able to pull it taut against your body, cinch it up and stow the rifle, and then rapidly loosen it if you're going to deploy it to shoulder. And the Werks delivers on all of those counts. It's made out of good, durable Cordura. You can get padded or not padded in a whole variety of colors. They have modern camo patterns. They have solid color like Ranger Green and Coyote. They also do retro camo, like Tiger Stripe if you like that, Rhodesian. So if you like adding a little bit of spice, a little bit of color to your rifle, they have those options. We did talk to Werks about, we don't just blindly pick up products. We need to actually use it, see if the stitching is good, if the buckle works well, run it on a rifle a little bit, and we did that. We used this on this KP15, we used it on a 16-inch Geissele URGI, and then we also used it on a Mark 18 to get an idea of how it would manage a shorter platform. And it worked well on all of those. Like I said, it's very easily adjustable to lots of different lengths. You have slack, both on the front of the sling and the back. So you can take in the measurements where you need to fit it for your particular body. Even between Tristan and I, we both shot these slings, and we had to set the sling at a different overall length for each of us. And it was very easy. I did it while I was standing out on the range and holding the rifle. So not very difficult to do at all, but it did not come loose as I was shooting. Sometimes you have buckles that are easy to use, and they'll just come loose over time. And these did not. They held very tight. The tension buckle as well, even though it is plastic, it works very well. I don't think you need a stainless steel tensioning buckle. This one works well, and they have a 3D printed handle for you to pull, which is probably the best one I've used. I've used the Vickers. Well, I won't even list them all. I've used pretty much every quick attach or quick adjust sling that you can use. I had a Faro Concepts that had like a rubber loop, and I snapped that thing off while I was taking a class. And the Vickers has that strap, which is not very easy to feel in gloves. It's easy to slip out of your hand. Some people will just use looped pieces of paracord, which is very small. Whereas this, I think, has no noise at all. They have shrink tubing around here so that it's not bending and flopping around and hitting things on the rifle. It stays very rigid. And they have this 3D printed handle up at the top that gives you a nice, secure place to grab and adjust easily the tension of the sling. The price is the one thing that got me because quality is the most important. But if the quality is there and it costs 3 times as much as everyone else, I'm out. Right? Because we're priced out of the market. These are one of my favorite slings that I have used. Though a sling is just a sling, like I said, there's a lot of things that go into that. Particularly this tensioning system is probably my favorite that I have used on any quick adjust sling. But they also are able to deliver that at much less than anyone else. I mean, this sling right here is less than $40, which for a Vickers sling of the same type, I think we're up in like the 70s or 80s. So this is like half as much or almost half as much as what would be probably the most popular QD sling. The modern camos are $45.99 listed on the website. Single color is $35.99. And then classic camos like Rhodesian or whatever, those are $40.99. Now that is before you like change your handle color or add QD equipment. That stuff is all add-ons you can add when you check out, but that is a really, really good price for what you're getting from this company. As far as things you can add on the website, HuberWorks doesn't necessarily make you be married to any particular sling setup. They offer single point conversions that you can thread on to be able to swap from a 2-point to a single point sling. I believe those are made by Impact. They offer a variety of different QDs, and none of them are sewn in. So you could use their Spartan system, you could use HK hooks if you wanted, and you can use the most common QD sockets. They offer those as add-ons when you check out on the website. For as good as the sling is, it being a really reasonable price is just a cherry on top for us. That's why we're going to pick them up. At Old English, we are all about quality, but also making your guys' dollar go as far as possible. So brands like HuberWorks that are really delivering at a reasonable price, we love to pick up because nowadays they're kind of few and far between. Everything's expensive. Nobody's really delivering you quality for a budget price. Their price is very reasonable. So anytime that we can get you guys good equipment for not as much money as you might think you have to spend, we're going to do that. We're all about it here. So we like them. They held up well. They adjusted well. They were very comfortable. The straps were not cutting into my neck or anything like that. The pad is very comfortable, and it's not too big. It's also not too complicated. Some slings, you got buckles everywhere and QDs hanging off like Blackhawks. It's like a puzzle to get that thing adjusted and to use, and that's not the case with this. It is just what you need and none of the extra stuff that overcomplicates things. HuberWorks delivers a great sling that will fit anybody and works well for a reasonable price. You couldn't ask for more for a rifle accessory, and that's why we will be stocking them. Guys, that's the review. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. In addition, we are on pretty much all social media platforms, so go check us out at OE Outfitters. If you like what you see, we'd appreciate it if you gave us a follow. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.